Welcome to The Leap with Japa, the podcast that bridges continents and connects stories. Join us as we dive into the vibrant world of international education, explore diverse cultures, and share the extraordinary journeys of students far from home. Whether you're dreaming of studying abroad or already embarking on this adventure through other means, Leap with Japa is your companion in navigating the exciting, challenging, and transformative world of global education. Let's leap into today's episode. Welcome to another episode of Leap with Japa, the podcast where we delve into the journeys of international students and professionals navigating a life abroad. I am your host, Saheed Adepoju, and today I have some personal milestones and insights to share. After years of navigating the complexities of the US immigration system, from student visas to work permits, I am thrilled to announce that I've officially received US citizenship. Yes, this significant milestone has prompted me to reflect on the journey and consider the opportunities that lie ahead for those who have transitioned from international students to permanent residents or citizens. In this episode, I'll explore actionable steps that new green card holders and citizens can take to fully integrate and thrive in their new environment. I'll discuss avenues such as starting a business, expanding career opportunities, building wealth, and pursuing long-held passions. This would take several episodes, but we're starting with this one, myself. Reflecting on my own entrepreneurial journey, back in 2010, I co-founded Encipher Limited and launched the Inye tablet, aiming to provide an affordable alternative to the iPad for the African market. This experience taught me invaluable lessons about innovation and resilience. Building on that foundation, I later established Prossess, initially focused on developing IoT devices to monitor traffic speeds on Nigerian roads. Over time, Prossess has evolved into a dynamic software studio specializing in rapid minimum viable product MVP development, turning concepts into market-ready products within weeks. One of our latest ventures is Narralize, an AI-powered platform that transforms PDF documents into concise audio summaries in multiple languages. This innovation aims to make content more accessible to a global audience, breaking down language barriers and enhancing information dissemination. In today's episode, I will share insights into the development and launch of Narralize, discuss the role of Prossess in bringing this product to life, and reflect on how these endeavors align with the broader opportunities available to new citizens and permanent residents. Whether you're an international student, a recent green card holder, or someone interested in entrepreneurship and innovation, this episode offers valuable perspectives on leveraging new opportunities and navigating the next steps in your journey. Let us dive in. First, my entrepreneurship journey from innovator to industry leader. My entrepreneurial path has been both challenging and rewarding, marked by a commitment to innovation and a desire to address real-world problems through technology. In 2010, I co-founded Encipher Limited with the vision of providing affordable technology solutions tailored to the African market. Flagship product was the Inye tablet. Inye means one in a local Nigerian dialect. Was introduced as a cost-effective alternative to the high-priced tablets like the iPad. The Inye One, unveiled in April 2010, featured a 7-inch resistive touchscreen and ran on Android 2.1, offering internet connectivity via Wi-Fi and an external 3G modem. This device was designed to make digital technology more accessible to a broader audience. This was featured on CNN, BBC, Forbes, Wired UK magazine, and interestingly, now that I think about it, the Inge tablet was instrumental in providing me my very first visitor's visa I'll give you a quick, I diverge, or I divert quickly. In 2012, I was invited to come speak in the US, and the idea was to come tell the brother people in the US about opportunities in Nigeria. So someone had invited me after they saw the CNN feature and asked me to come and give a lecture. And I remember that the date I had gotten for the visa was a week after the event. So I still went for the event, for the visa interview, because I had paid for it. And the first question they asked me was, why do you want to go to the US? And I told them, well, last week I had a reason to be in the US, but right now as I speak to you, I do not have a reason to be in the US. And she was puzzled. I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. So what do you do? And I told her I had just launched the India tablet and we had been featured. And she goes ahead and Googles my name, and she sees that I had been featured and approved the visa. She approved the visa with no travel plans. I traveled for the first time to the US 2 years, just 2 weeks before the end of that visa in 2014. And let's just say the rest is history. Today, the US citizenship, 10 years later, exactly 10 years later. So let's go back to the India tablet. Building on this foundation, I launched India 2 in May of 2011. It was an 8-inch capacitive touchscreen tablet operating on Android 2.2. Provided enhanced features such as built-in Wi-Fi, built-in SIM card for internet access, and improved battery life, catering to the growing demand for mobile internet in Nigeria. I still have these devices, by the way. I enjoy looking at them. Following the India project, one of the things that I noticed when we were trying to raise capital, because I did try to raise capital, one of such companies that came to us then was Propaco. Propaco is a French funding company who had funded some banks. I think it had funded Zenith Bank. And our ask was $200,000 for a pilot program. This was about 2013, end of 2012 towards 2013. One of the things that they came back to tell us was, hey, you know what? The Samsung tablets were all over the place. So we actually launched before Samsung. And they had said, well, Samsung is all over the place. I think we're going to get crushed. Could you come up with a use case as to why we should buy your tablet over the Samsungs or the iPad? So I realized that I needed to launch something that provided value, not just hardware. So I established Prossess. And it was initially focused on developing IoT devices to monitor traffic speeds on Nigerian roads. And this venture aimed to address transportation challenges by providing real-time data to improve road safety and traffic management. So one of the things I noticed when I worked with someone from DFID was they manually counted traffic. And I had just seen someone develop something very similar. And I picked up that code and I got Arduino boards. I remember ordering Arduino boards from some some companies in the US. Got it shipped to me, and I put it together. I had a pneumatic tube connected to an Arduino, to a pressure sensor. A pressure sensor was connected to the Arduino board. Arduino board was connected to the internet, was powered by batteries. And what I did was, when you switched it on and the code was working, when a car passes, the pneumatic tube picks up the pressure, waits for all the wheels to hit, calculates the speed based on the average distances between the wheels, and then take that data and ship it real time over to a dashboard. It was brilliant. And the aim of building that system and that service was to try and sell the output from that data strictly on the devices, so that you would need to buy an India tablet to be able to access traffic information. That was the plan. It never worked out. This was 2013. 2014, came to the US for the first time. 2015, I came to grad school. So that's the story. Right now, recognizing the dynamic nature of technology and market needs, Prossess evolved into a software studio specializing in rapid minimum viable product development. The mission of the studio is to transform innovative ideas into market-ready products within weeks. leveraging modern scalable technologies that deliver solutions that meet the demands of today's digital landscape. One of the very first projects that this was able to do, or using that technology, using that process, was Narralize. Now, Narralize exemplifies Prossess's commitment to innovation. Narralize is an AI-powered tool that converts PDF documents into concise audio summaries into multiple languages. This platform aims to make content more accessible, enabling users to reach a global audience and overcome language barriers. So, why Narralize? One of the things that you would notice over 1 year that I have had this podcast is I'm very passionate about international students. So Narralize kind of plugs a gap. You have lots of international students that come into the US. They speak different languages. You have people from Saudi Arabia, people from Italy, people from Germany, Sweden, European Union, Asians, Indians. And one of the things that they struggle with is English. And one of the hallmarks of especially grad students is that they have to always write summaries of papers that they read. Another problem that you see with that is English is not their first language. So Narralize aims to plug this gap by providing you a platform where you can upload a PDF document of an architectural, of a computer architecture paper, or a sociology paper, or a law paper, and to be able to get that summary in your own language. So imagine you read a computer architecture paper, you don't understand it because English is not your first language. You put it in there and it tells you what it is in Japanese. Oh, finally, I understand what this paper is about. And so that is the real driving force to provide you Narralize, because Narralize aims to plug that gap to help international students. That's just one use case to help that. You also have people that have newsletters. Newsletters are read everywhere. One of the key languages used in newsletters are English. Narralize can help you embed summaries of your newsletters within your newsletter, so that they can listen to it and understand it. So I'm hoping that this is going to be something that will pick up in use across the world, because it can be any source language. You can have Chinese documents. You fly into China, you don't read Chinese, but you want to get a summary of that in Japanese. You want to get a summary of that in English. You simply upload the Chinese document, and the AI will detect the source of that document, the source language, and it will just translate it into the target language. So it's not just English, it's any source language to any target language. So that's the key for Narralize. And throughout my entrepreneurship journey, I've learned the importance of adaptability, resilience, and a user-centric approach to product development. Each venture has provided valuable insights into the challenges and opportunities within the tech industry. As I continue this journey, my focus remains on leveraging technology to create solutions that address real-world problems, foster inclusivity, and drive positive change. With Prossess and Narralize, I aim to contribute to a more connected and accessible world, empowering individuals and businesses to thrive in the digital age. Moving on to Narralize launch. On November the 8th, 2024, I introduced Narralize to the world through a product launch on Product Hunt. Product Hunt is a platform renowned for showcasing innovative products, provided an ideal stage to present our AI-driven tool designed to transform PDFs into multilingual audio summaries. The Product Hunt launch garnered significant attention, with Narralize receiving 62 followers and 6 reviews, 80 upvotes. The community's engagement was evident through thoughtful comment feedback, highlighting the platform's role in connecting creators with a supportive audience. The feedback from the Product Hunt community was invaluable. Users appreciated Narralize's potential to enhance accessibility and engagement by converting the written content into audio formats across multiple languages. This positive reception reinforced my commitment to making content consumption more inclusive and enjoyable for a global audience. So, what is the future plan? Well, building on this momentum for Product Hunt, I am dedicated to refining Narralize based on user feedback. Our focus includes expanding language support. I am currently working with two languages in Nigeria, two researchers that work on languages in Nigeria, Yoruba and Igbo. Just imagine being able to translate Japanese documents into audio summaries in Yoruba. So currently finishing up a Yoruba API access that can give you text-to-speech in Yoruba. And the same for the Igbo language. So, expanding language support. Also, improving audio quality and integrating additional features to better serve our users' needs. One of those features is being able to allow users use Narralize in their third-party applications. I have completed an API that allows you to integrate it into third-party applications. So now you simply call our API, send a document, send a target language, and boom, it's able to just give you the outputs for yourself. The Product Hunt launch of Narralize marked a significant milestone in our journey, providing a platform to showcase our innovation and connect with a community that values technological advancement and accessibility. Next up, Prossess. So Prossess, which is Prossess, is a software studio committed to helping entrepreneurs and small to medium enterprises bring their ideas to life. By leveraging cutting-edge technologies and a streamlined development process, Prossess specializes in rapidly creating MVPs that are both scalable and market-ready. The goal is simple: to empower entrepreneurs to test, validate, and iterate on their ideas without the lengthy timelines or high costs often associated with product development. So how does Prossess support entrepreneurs? First, speed to market. Prossess employs a rapid MVP development methodology that transforms concepts into functional products within weeks. Second, tailored solutions. Each project is uniquely crafted to meet the unique needs of clients, ensuring that the MVP aligns with their vision and target audience. Next, end-to-end support. From ideation and development to deployment, Prossess provides a full suite of services, enabling entrepreneurs to focus on refining their ideas and scaling their businesses. Wow, it's fun to know, or it's not surprising to know, that Prossess was pivotal in the creation of Narralize. From concept to execution, this studio, Prossess, the expertise that we have, me, in AI integration and multilingual support and user-focused design, played a critical role in developing the platform. Prossess's agile approach ensured that Narralize was not only functional, but also ready for successful product launch on Product Hunt, where it received widespread acclaim. Now, I'm expanding Prossess's ways beyond just what I build, and I'm now expanding the reach to visionary clients. So Prossess's reputation for delivering high-quality MVPs has now attracted visionary clients, including currently 2 MIT MBA graduates that I'm currently working with. These entrepreneurs have partnered with Prossess to bring their groundbreaking ideas to life, relying on the studio's proven ability to turn concepts into actionable, marketable solutions. So, providing the same speed to market for users that are going to pay a fee to Prossess to be able to build this in 2 to 3 weeks maximum. So, if you're an entrepreneur or a small to medium scale enterprise looking to bring your MVP to life, Prossess offers their expertise and resources to make it happen. Visit www.prossess, that's www.prossess.com, to book a free consultation and take the first step towards turning your ideas into reality. Prossess isn't just about building products, it's about building the future of innovation, one MVP at a time. In closing, as I wrap up today's episode, I want to take a moment to thank my sponsors. And who are those? Narralize and Prossess, for making this discussion possible. It has been wonderful being part of Prossess and Narralize, being someone that has built this, and this episode is sponsored by them. The support reflects their shared mission to empower creators, entrepreneurs, and innovators to reach new heights. If you're just tuning in, Narralize is an AI-powered tool that transforms PDF documents into concise multilingual audio summaries. Whether you're a student trying to make sense of dense research papers or a content creator looking to reach a global audience, Narralize makes your content accessible and engaging. You can learn more about Narralize at www.narralize, that's NARRALIZE.com. Don't forget to follow Narralize on X, formerly Twitter, for the latest updates. The handle of Narralize on X is @Narralize. Don't forget to subscribe as well to this podcast and ensure that you follow Narralize again for more information. Prossess, a station house for MVP development. To the entrepreneurs and small business owners listening, if you have a groundbreaking idea that you don't know where to start, Prossess is here to help. As a studio specializing in rapid MVP development, Prossess is your one-stop shop for turning your concept into market-ready product in record time. Visit www.prossess.com to book a free consultation and take the first step towards bringing your vision to life. Your stories matter. I also want to hear from you, my listeners. This podcast thrives on the stories and experiences of our listeners. Have you recently achieved a milestone in your journey? Do you have insights or questions about navigating life as an international student, entrepreneur, or creative? Visit www.leapwithjapa.io, that's LEAP with japa.io, www.leapwithjapa.io, to send in your comments or share your story. You might just be featured in a future episode. Well, don't forget to spread the word. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share with your friends and community. Don't forget to follow Leap with Japa on your favorite podcast platform and social media channels for more inspiring stories and practical insights. Also, don't forget to follow Narralize on X for updates and keep up with our latest tools and features. Together we can break down barriers and create opportunities across borders. Thank you for tuning into Leap with Japa. Until next time, keep dreaming big and chasing those opportunities. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Leap with Japa. I hope it brought you valuable insights and stories that resonate with your journey. If you have any thoughts to share, questions, or want to send a voice note with your feedback, please visit our website at leapwithjapa.io. You will find a contact from there. I would love to hear from you and feature your voice in a future episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on your favorite platform, some of which are Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Player FM. Your subscriptions and reviews help us grow and reach more listeners, and I truly appreciate each one of them. Also, check out our merch store on leapwithjapa.io website for some cool t-shirts and hoodies. Perfect for showing your support for the show. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll dive even deeper into the experiences and challenges of international education and careers. Until then, keep leaping forward, and thanks again for being part of the Leap with Japa community.